Welcome back to the Hofstra Pride Dynasty. I hope everybody's doing well. We've made it to the weekend. In this one, Mike Francesa and the Hofstra Pride welcome the Virginia Tech Hokies to town. Virginia Tech sits at 4-4 while Hofstra looks to protect their undefeated record and number 13 ranking. And here they come on the triple option. Quandre Hines keeps it on the option. And he cuts it back to the middle and makes a really nice run there to pick up a first down for Hofstra. That is a 17-yard gain there on first down. Now on first down coming back, he is going to dump this one short. The deep route was unavailable for him. Now on 2nd and 7, they're going to RPO. He's going to keep it here up the middle, and he's got a lot of room. And that's another big run for Quandre Hines all the way down to the Virginia Tech 34-yard line. That's the first time the run has ever hit on that play for me. It's like an RPO where you could throw the swing screen or run QB power. But every time I've tried to keep it, it hasn't been the right read. But that one actually hit. Now handoff on 2nd and inches. Tyler Costello gets a first down. And Hofstra's rolling here on their first drive. Now 2 tight ends out. And Hines looked to dump that one down, but Virginia Tech able to contest the throw and knock it down. Now 2nd and 10 here. They hand it off to Jamal Haley, who cut it back because they forced him back inside and were able to stop that for just a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 9, big play here. Hines is going to get sacked and he's going to fumble, and it's out and is recovered by Virginia Tech. Number 12, the defensive end, is on it. And so promising first drive is going to end with a fumble recovered by Virginia Tech, and Hofstra is going to come up empty. The score is going to remain 0-0 as the Virginia Tech offense comes out onto the field. However, real quick, I do like to do a post-mortem on these sort of plays. I was holding on to the ball because I didn't really make a decision about where to throw, and it looks like circle on the right side. The guy running the deep streak was the only guy who would have had a chance there. And I think the timing would have mattered there because it, like, one of the safeties or whoever would have gotten over eventually. But you live and you learn. Virginia Tech out now, and the quarterback's going to take off on 2nd down, and he's going to scoot up to the 44-yard line for a first down. So Tech also looking pretty solid here. Breaks a tackle, the running back in the backfield, and he is off to the races. And Hofstra's not going to catch him until he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. So now well into Hofstra territory now. Virginia Tech is going to go play action here and throw to the tight end who's open. Bad job by me there, vacating the zone with the user and leaving an opening for the tight end to catch the ball behind him. So 1st and 10 from the 11 here, and they hand off, and they're going to get forward for a 5-yard gain here. Now 2nd down from the 6. They can get a first down, but it would be at the 1-yard line. But they lose 3 there, all the way back, or 4 really, to the 10. So 3rd and 9 here, and the quarterback is going to roll out of the pocket. And the Hofstra defense is going to close down on him. He's going to slide. So Virginia Tech will attempt a field goal here on 4th and 7, and he missed it. He missed it. That is like a 25-yard field goal that they just missed there. And again, the computer struggles to kick from these short kicks from the hash mark. And so both teams will come up empty here on their first drives, and the score will remain 0-0. So 1st down and 10 now for Hofstra, and they're going to hand this one off to Tyler Costello. And Costello will get 4 yards on first down. So 2nd down and 6 now. Hand off to Costello again. And a short gain again. 3rd and 4 now after a gain of 2 there. So on 3rd down, they come out in a 5-wide receiver set and throw underneath here. And he's got his man, it's Javon Moore, across the marker for the first down up to the 35-yard line. So now on 1st down here, Hines is going to look to throw underneath, but he's going to get hit as he throws, and it's going to fall incomplete here. Now 2nd down and 10 here, 2 tight ends in the game, and they hand off to Costello up the middle, who goes nowhere. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 here. 3rd and 10, they're going 5 wide, empty set. Hines drops back, and he throws one up deep down the middle. Had a man wide open, but he just made an inaccurate throw. I think starting to feel a little wear and tear there from those runs on the first drive. And so the punt by Isaac King III is fair caught at the 32-yard line, where the Virginia Tech offense will come back out for their second drive. And after going nowhere on first down, that brings us to the end of the first quarter. So a little, you know, not as uneventful as a 0-0 score might indicate. These teams drove on each other, moved the ball pretty well, had some scoring opportunities, and squandered them. Well, each team had one scoring opportunity and squandered it. So now we start the second quarter with a 3rd and 9 here, and that underneath throw is going to be caught well short of the marker, and Virginia Tech is going to have to punt. And check this punt out. This Virginia Tech punter is, well, I'm not sure he's ever punted before. He's a 67 overall, which isn't good, but his kick power is like a 75. It takes forever to get there. We'll get there eventually. Probably should have cut this out and just jumped right to it. But yeah, 67 overall, 75 kick power. But he apparently can only punt like 19 yards or something. I don't even know if that... Sorry, that was a 24-yard punt. Now here goes Quandre Hines again on the power option. And down the sideline all the way to the 40-yard line of Virginia Tech. That is an 18-yard run. And on the slow mesh, they throw a screen out to Keyshawn Robinson. He gets just 2 yards here. So Hines, some nice runs so far. And here he goes again on that run. And he scoots through the line, and he's into the clear. And all the way down to the 27-yard line. That's 12 yards. So quite a start for Quandre Hines using his legs here. But he's going to get sacked. And that's the second time he's been sacked today. And that's going to kill his rushing totals. If my math is correct, he has 68 rushing yards off of like 4 carries. But anyway, 3rd and 15 here. And he's going to throw this one over the middle to DJ Brown from the BX, who was on the spot route there on a mesh play. That is a route I almost never throw, but it was open there. And now they've got a screen set up to Jamal Haley, who gets a good 7-yard gain there. Maybe if he stayed outside, might have had more. Who knows? They stay in the 2 running back set, and Hines is going to option out and keep this one all the way down to the 2-yard line here. Now Hofstra going to come out in a 5-wide receiver set. Hines is going to go QB blast up the middle into the end zone. And I mean, what do you do? You can't hit my quarterback like that, man. And that is a touchdown Hofstra, but Hines got popped going across the goal line. And we're going to have a word to say with number 20 on Virginia Tech. But anyway, Hofstra jumps out to a 6-0 lead here. Normally, I don't build suspense about the extra point, but this time I shanked it. Look, it happens, all right? It happens. I was so charged up about that guy hitting my quarterback that I held the button down too long. So Virginia Tech's offense back out onto the field here, and the quarterback's just going to have to throw that one away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Throwaway is not something USF really had to do at all last week against this defense. So it's 2nd and 10. The quarterback rolling out here, and he's going to take off. But luckily, Hofstra was able to send some guys in coverage after him, and he is going to slide after 5 yards. 3rd and 5 here. On 3rd and 5 here, the quarterback is going to find a man underneath for a 1st down. They're up to the 30-yard line now, keeping the ball moving. We are coming near the 2-minute warning of the second half. And this time the quarterback is going to get hit as he throws, and it's going to go incomplete. 2nd down and 10. And now on 2nd and 10, quarterback dropping back again. He dumps this one underneath to his running back. He's got a lot of room to run. Bad tackling there. Bad angle by the linebacker who was user controlled by me. Now on the other side of the 2-minute warning here, they are going to again get after this quarterback and hit him as he throws, and it's going to fall incomplete. It's now 2nd down and 10. And Hofstra bring in an extra rusher here, and they're able to knock that one down. Look like maybe some man coverage there. Now 3rd down and 10 here. And on 3rd and 10, they find a guy over the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down for Virginia Tech. And so under 150 now, clock running, 1st down and 10. And this is the only view I have of this play because we had one of our technical glitches, so I just cut the halftime footage in. This is what happened. on this play. They caught a Texas route and got all the way down to the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. I figured it was better to include some footage of the play than none, so we did that. Now the quarterback's going to take off on the run, and he's going to be forced to slide down. I think that would have been a lot smoother if the sound didn't, like, change so much. Anyway, 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback rolling out to the other side, and this time we were able to sack him to get him back down at the 9-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Hofstra takes their last time out, 1:24 on the clock. And the quarterback is rolling out again, and Yoluwave just takes a terrible angle, and you hear my displeasure because I left the controller mic on. After this, I realized it was on and turned it off. But yeah, just a good, authentic, candid reaction for you there in the background. Sorry for that, pardon my French. And as you can tell, Virginia Tech got into the end zone there. Davi Belfort, the sophomore quarterback, who's been scrambling a lot. I should have put a spy on him, and I also should have tackled him when I had the chance. But they're up 7-6 now here, so the Hofstra offense will come back out. 1:13 left in this one. Quandre Hines in the 5-wide receiver set takes the snap, throws underneath to Millam, who gets a 6-yard gain here. Clock still running. And Hofstra going to stay in this 5-receiver look. Now Hines dropping back, throwing deep down the middle, and that's just going to fall harmlessly incomplete in between a receiver and a defender. Now 3rd down and 4 here. Hines looking over the middle, makes a nice throw on a deep in route to, is that Javon Moore? Nice pitch and catch there. Good job by Moore to hold on. Now 1st down here, and that ball knocked down by the underneath defender, looking for his receiver over the middle. 2nd down and 10 here, 40 seconds left. Throws one downfield, and that is knocked away there, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now. 35 seconds on the clock. Hines dropping back. He's going to throw this one underneath to his receiver, Trayan Bell. And they don't call a timeout. It is 4th down, but we decided to just run the clock down. And we hit a guy, though. On 4th down, we convert. And I realize now maybe I could have spiked it here. I don't know if that would have gotten the... if we would have been able to get that off. I think either way, we're going to halftime. But I probably should have tried to spike instead of trying to run another play. Oh well, but probably would have been nice to be able to attempt a field goal there. But anyway, at halftime, Virginia Tech 6.6 yards per play, Hofstra 5.4 yards per play. I think that's the most useful stat on that list of stats they show, so that's the one I always focus on. So I think fair to say Virginia Tech has been the better team thus far. They are up 1 point, and it's still been a close battle. Hofstra moving the ball decently well. 5.4 yards per play is not terrible at all. But Tech will get the ball to start the 2nd half here. And they will do a bubble screen to number 4, who makes some nice moves and gets forward for a 1st down to the 34-yard line. Now on the next play, they will hand it off, and number 23 is running upfield, running through tacklers, and getting close to a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down in inches here out at the 44-yard line. Quarterback is going to drop back, and he's going to rip one down the left side, but his receiver could not hold on. So 3rd and inches here, big play if Hofstra can get a stop. Another bubble screen, and they're just barely going to get the 1st down with that, but they do get the 1st down. So out at the 45 now. 1st down, another bubble screen. This time they got more room to run. Number 4 is going to get across midfield to the Hofstra 47 after a gain of 8. And then on a little read option keep, the quarterback is going to go nowhere. He loses 5 yards, so they're back on the other side of the 50. They're going to set up a screen here. There is a flag down on the play, but the running back gets all the way down towards the 40-yard line, and it looks like that's going to be roughing the passer on Hofstra. That's a killer. So that's going to move Virginia Tech all the way down to like the 26-yard line of Hofstra after a solid gain on the screen and then the 15 yards tacked onto it. Now play action here. Quarterback scrambling out of the pocket, then he resets. He's got all day back there, finally chased out of the pocket and gets hit by like 3 guys for a 4-yard gain. Didn't have time to slide. Play action again, and down the middle, it is going to be incomplete there. 3rd down and 6, and they're going to go with the draw play. No, they go play action off that. And guess what? He's taken off and running again. And he's got a first down there. So they are at the 13-yard line, and they hand it off this time, and they're going to get a 6-yard gain all the way down to the 7. From the 7, 2nd and 4 here. They're going to hand off again up the middle, and this guy's going to carry dudes all the way down to the 1-yard line. So Virginia Tech looking to march in and score. This handoff is going to get them tackled for a loss, though. They lose a yard. 2nd and goal here from the 2, and they throw this one for a touchdown to number 4. Hofstra maybe selling out on the run a little bit, so they were able to throw this one to their reliable receiver. And they're now up 14-6. Virginia Tech leads Hofstra. Hofstra back with the ball now. Mike Francesa and his team gonna have to make something happen. First time, long time we face a team this tough. So with trips lined up to the boundary, Hofstra is going to complete a pass over the middle. Is that Keyshawn Robinson up to the 29-yard line for a first down. Now on 1st and 10, they're going to fight back with their bubble screens of their own. And Keyshawn Robinson is going to get all the way up to the 40-yard line there. Nice play. And then we have a glitchy 2-yard loss. We were beyond the 40-yard line. Now we're close to it. And another bubble screen that goes for just 1-yard gain. 3rd and 11 here in the go-go formation. Hines is going to get sacked for a 10-yard loss here. So late in the 3rd quarter, Isaac King III is going to have to come back out to punt again. Hofstra already down 8 points. And it's going to be fair caught at the 34-yard line. So a minute left in the 3rd quarter here. Virginia Tech has the ball back. And they're going to throw another bubble screen out. What do they call, 3 plays? 1st and 10 now, under 1 minute in the 3rd quarter. I swear sometimes the computer in this game plays like the most annoying kind of person you'll find online. Sometimes it really feels like there's another person on the other side of this game. Now 2nd and 9 on the jet sweep. Oluwave is able to make the great pursuit by Oluwave there. Otherwise, I don't know who was going to make that play. 3rd and 6 here, and the quarterback dropping back and finds a man wide open. And number 4 is going to get all the way down to the 7-yard line. A total coverage bust by Hofstra. That was supposed to be cover 6. Jaden Bellamy was supposed to stay on him, and he just did not. And the first down handoff to the 4-yard line will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So after 3, Virginia Tech leads 14-6, and they are knocking on the door for more. Hofstra's undefeated season is in some danger here. Can they turn this around in the 4th quarter? I don't know. We will have to see. So now the first play of the 4th quarter, 2nd and goal here from the 6. They're going to throw another bubble screen, and it's going to work for a touchdown. That one wasn't really a bubble screen, but same sort of concept there. You leak the tight end out, get the blockers in front of him, and throw to him, and he runs into the end zone for a touchdown. It's now 21-6, Virginia Tech over Hofstra here early in the 4th quarter. Hofstra's going to need to respond, and they start pretty well with a big kickoff return. Keyshawn Robinson breaks free, and the fastest person in the world comes and tracks him down. And he gets to the 49-yard line. So now 1st and 10 here. Hines dropping back, and he's just going to take off and gets hit before he can slide. Luckily, he doesn't fumble. 2nd and 1 here, gain of 9. Now they're going to motion the receiver around, run a little triple option, but the pitch is going to go horribly wrong. And Bell's going to pick it up, but they're going to lose 18 yards here. So it's going to be 3rd down and 19. 3rd and 19 for Hofstra, and what are they going to do? They're going to throw underneath on the drag, and they've got a man for 8 yards, and that's Javon Moore. 4th and 11, no time to punt and try to get this back, but he's going to loft one up deep, and he's got Javon Moore behind the defense, and Moore is going to run into the end zone for a touchdown, Hofstra. So Hofstra able to quick strike in just a few plays and get a touchdown back, and now they're probably going to line up and go for 2 here. Because I believe in trying to make this a 7-point game. Since we will need a 2-point conversion eventually, I would like to know if it's going to work out or not and do it on the first available opportunity. Otherwise, I can plan accordingly the rest of the game. So we are going to go for 2 here. I originally called a pass play, and I looked at the defense and said, I think we can run. So I audibled to the QB blast, and Quandre Hines ran up the middle for the 3-yard conversion. And it is now a 21-14 game after Hofstra picks up 8 points on that possession. Now Virginia Tech has the ball back, and they get 3 yards on first down. Second down and 7 here. They hand off, and they get 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. So a big play here as Virginia Tech in danger of giving the ball back already. And the throw out to the flat here, but 87 is able to get by the first man and get all the way up to the 43-yard line. So Tech is going to keep the ball and keep the clock moving, although they're not working the clock that much. This ball thrown up to the left side. Maybe it looks like it should have been caught, but it wasn't. So incomplete, 2nd and 10. Now they're going to set up a screen here. Oluwave, great job reacting to chase it down, and it's now going to be 3rd down and 10. Under 4 minutes in this one. And they're going to throw deep down the middle, and he just sailed it, man. He had him. That was cover 2. I was not going to catch up. That was my responsibility to play that deep middle with the linebacker. Another one of their signature terrible punts is fair caught at the 32-yard line, where the Hofstra offense will come back out needing a touchdown to tie. And the first down handoff will get them 4 yards here. Now they're going to come out in a wide set. And Hines is going to throw this slant that's going to be intercepted. And his receiver just could not get open there. The defender just ran his route for him. Here, another one of my post-mortem reviews of what else I could have done. I mean, there was nowhere else to go there. There was just nobody open. So Virginia Tech has it back here. 3:22 left. And that first down pass is incomplete. They're at the 44-yard line. Not that far from field goal range. I think their kicker is really good, too. But after that first down incompletion, they get sacked on 2nd down. It's now 3rd and 21, all the way back at their own 45-yard line. So they did run clock this time, but it didn't really help them much. And they get sacked again. Now Hofstra's going to take a timeout to preserve these 30 seconds before the 2-minute warning. And another one of their short punts. That's a situation where NFL coaches mess up the clock management all the time. They let them run it down to 2 minutes. First down and 10 here, and he's going to fumble, apparently. I don't know. He looked like he was down. Hofstra going to challenge. Although time is not, like, of the essence. I didn't have to, like, try super hard to preserve those 30 seconds. It just seemed like the sensible thing to do. And that's going to be overturned. That's why I didn't... that was clearly not a fumble. So 2nd and 11 here. Hines drops back, and he finds Keyshawn Robinson on the deep post, and he is gone. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Hofstra. So instead of letting the clock run down to the 2-minute warning, we scored before the 2-minute warning. And the game is now tied, 21 apiece. And Virginia Tech has plenty of time in all their timeouts to now try to drive down the field. I thought it was too early to go for 2, and I'm not that confident in our offense anyway. But now we will need a stop. A field goal would put Virginia Tech ahead. And this he's going to tiptoe down the sideline. Bad job by the defense. All the way up to the 49-yard line. And on first down, he takes the snap, drops back, and he is going to take off and run. And he's going to get tackled at the 45-yard line. So they're going to hurry up back to the line here. And they are going to snap it. And he's got his man up the seam. Number 4 again. Wrecking this defense. He's all the way down to the 6-yard line, 5-yard line. Should have just let him score. Shouldn't have tackled him. And then here I called field goal block because I thought that they would audible into a pass, but they didn't. So watching this back now, I probably should have called like three deep prevent and just let them run it in if I could. But unfortunately didn't do that. We're out of timeouts here. That's why I needed to let them score probably, because now they run this down to like 7 seconds left. Kick the field goal. Virginia Tech goes up 24-21. So 6 seconds on the clock. They will kick it off here. Stovall fields it, and he's on the run out to the 20-yard line where he's tackled with just 2 seconds left. Hofstra will have time for just one more play. I felt bad about calling the scissors play because it's pretty cheesy, honestly. But it doesn't work anyway. Hines has hit as he throws. The dream is over. And the undefeated season is dead. Hofstra loses this one by a score of 24-21. Virginia Tech victorious today. Davi Belfort, your player of the game. 284 pass yards, 3 total touchdowns. So a valiant effort from Hofstra today, but those 2 turnovers compared to Virginia Tech 0, and maybe some poorly managed situations end of the half. I think back to the end of the first half where we had a chance there, but the clock ran out on us. Or obviously this end of the game situation. But oh well, I mean, we played a number of close games this year, and when you do that a lot, you're bound to lose some of them. But we still remain on track to win the conference. This is not a conference game anyway. Hines, in the end, 12 carries for 49 yards, heavily skewed by sacks because of the silly way that colleges track that. Costello just 7 carries for 15 yards. The traditional run game just wasn't really working that well. Robinson did have 88 yards on 5 catches. Moore had 5 for 85. DJ Brown, 2 for 26. The defense, Oluwave had 12 tackles. We had a bunch of tackles for loss. Like 13, I think that adds up to. 3 sacks. But no interceptions or anything. No turnovers that we were able to force. Now the rest of this list that I didn't actually show earlier. But big consolation prize after our first loss. 5-star receiver Manu Soto commits to the Hofstra Pride all the way from Colorado. We beat out Stanford and Cal. Stanford made a late surge there, but we were able to close the deal. Kate Oluwave is your American Conference Defensive Player of the Week with his 12 tackles and his 4 TFLs. We did only drop 1 spot in the rankings, and we remain number 3 in this projection here. Alabama's now ranked over us. Boise State, I guess, is not actually leading their conference right now. Ohio is listed as the 12th seed, which is just ridiculous. And the ACC champion was not in the tournament, which is also pretty wild. But there were like 2 or 3 ACC teams. So that'll probably all sort itself out over the next few weeks. 3 more games left. East Carolina back in the rankings. Them and UAB at 4-1 will be battling with us for the spots in the conference title game. And here are the rankings this week. Boise State all the way up at 8. So if we had won, we probably would have really jumped. Ohio State's the only undefeated team, it looks like. Oregon is 3-loss, ranked number 2, which is kind of silly. Miami lost to FSU and dropped down to 5. Notre Dame jumps all the way up to 4 from 10, is that? Without even playing a game and having 3 losses, which is just kind of ridiculous. Kansas State drops to 11. It's funny that NC State and USC were ahead of us, and we lost, and they dropped below us. I guess fortunate for us that we only dropped 1 spot. But I think this does definitely complicate our chances to make the playoff, because it is possible that the way things shake out, we are not in the top 5 highest ranked conference champions, given that Boise State is like 8th in the country right now. But we'll see how that goes. Looking at our boy Duke Durham, A&M's providing some stiff competition. And this other quarterback athlete, Elias Quintero, only 85 throw power, but he's a green gem. And maybe we can play him in another position. We'll see, but we're going to recruit him. Adding some points onto some other guys here. Quentin Callow. Shaq Goldsberry out of Damaris, New Jersey. Got to go after him a little harder, up the points on him. But I think we really need to work on recruiting defensive line. Ethan McCaffrey out of Middle Village in Queens. Not the kind of place that probably produces a lot of football talent, but whatever. I think there's another guy that we added from Middle Village too in the last video. Kyle Kegler from Kennesaw, Georgia. We're also going to add Austin Capers, right end, JUCO Jr. Maybe he's a guy could come in and make an impact right away. So we're going to offer him a scholarship. Currently, we are the number 42 ranked class in the country. I wanted to check that after we landed our first 5-star of the Mike Francesa era. They call them Mikey 5-stars. 5-star Francesa. I think that's a little better. And very quick glance at our team grades. I'm not going to go into depth in these. Just wanted to flash a look at this. But one thing I did think is kind of interesting is the playing time thing. Is this like a giveaway of the which players are higher overall than others? Like this Vaughn guy is a 3-star gem corner that we signed. Price, I believe, also 3 stars, but his is B minus. Vaughn is C plus. Is that like a tell that Bryce's starting overall is going to be higher? I don't know, but that'll do it for this video. Up next, we'll have Memphis. Thank you. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, be well, take care.